I gotta record this dream real quick. There's two dreams, one from yesterday, one from today, but I'm gonna just tell the one from right now, so I don't forget it. So I had a dream just now, and I just woke up from. I was not myself. I was some other girl. They live in New York. I believe this is something that's either just happened or is going to happen. I was some girl in New York. She's dark, brown skin like myself. She's petite, cute build. She has short hair, but it's black. And it's perm because she had finger waves in her hair. And, well, at least I did, but I'm her. And so she had on a short set that's like green and white, like cloth, like little green shorts and like a little halter top. I believe there was a plan, or there is a plan that she does not know about, because that's what was going on in my dream. Like, I lived in this building. I feel like that she may have just moved, and she like know people but don't really know these people. And she was standing outside on the block, and there was mass people out there. It was a dude in this van. He threw this one girl out his van. Like, he was crazy. He's the crazy dude on the block. Like, everybody know this nigga is crazy. Like, I think he had on some kind of green jacket, but I know that he had said something to me before, and I knew he was crazy, and I was scared of him, so I didn't really want to say shit. But I kept, like, I would move around, like, on the block. I went to the other side of the street. Like, once I seen him throw the girl out the van, like, she rolled out that motherfucker. She looked like she was, like, Korean or something. Like, he didn't even throw her out. He made this bitch jump out. And he told her, jump out and don't use your hands. Like, because that's the way she jumped out. Like, she could not use her hands. And she rolled. And he was looking at her, linked out the window. He was laughing. He also had on, like, it was like a windbreaker jacket. Like, I feel like it was actually too hot for the jacket that he had on. Make sure this is recording. Okay. I feel like it was too hot for the jacket he had on. He had braids, but they weren't just, like, braided to the back. They were, like, crisscross and, like, kind of things. Like, two braids was crossed over, kind of like that. And he had, like, a big van. It's stores and shit everywhere. People standing around everywhere outside. And so it's just like, this is the block or something. And so, I know a few things happened, but I walked across the street and I was standing there. And I was talking to somebody, like, man, it was crazy. They, like, saw that shit. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, he must be, like, putting his hands on her or something, like, because she acted like she was scared as fuck. She just jumped out that motherfucking van without no hands. And she had on, like, red, white, and black. But, again, it looked like she had on, like, a silk robe. Like, he had other niggas in the van. Like, it was a van full of niggas. And, she had long black hair. And she looked like she was, like, Asian or Korean or like, Filipino or something. It's so weird. So I go across the street, I'm standing with everybody else, like, it's other people. And so, it was like I was reading while I was asleep. It's the craziest shit. I can't even make that make sense. But I could hear spirit talking to me in my sleep. This big chick, she's a big caramel complected big chick. She had on overalls with, like, a shirt wrapped around her waist. She had locks, and her hair was real long, but she had them pulled up into like a messy ponytail bun type thing. Her hair was red and black. She was a big chick. As she came across the street, I heard spirit say, she's going to try to do something to you. She's going to try to fight you. I was like, So as she come across the street, like, um, we leave. I don't know who I'm with, but we leave. We go into this apartment. Like, so now, we in this apartment. I know I'm sitting at this table or whatever, and I know that I guess we getting ready to go somewhere, getting ready to go to this party or something. And I'm like, let me just keep my distance. That's why I came across the street, because I'm reading, like, I know this nigga want to do something to me, the nigga in the van. So I'm like, because I think he tried to talk to me or something. I wasn't, I wasn't giving him no time of day. And again, I'm not myself. I know I'm not myself. I'm this girl. And so, like, I go across the street because of that. So I leave because the girl walk up and I hear that. So I leave, I go to somebody's house and we sitting at the table. It's other people. And so I'm like, damn, she come in and my friend get up and she's leaving. I got up and left with her. It's mad shit going on. Like, I'm actually in this motherfucker, like I'm living this. But it's mad shit going on, it's so weird. And so I guess I don't know if this is like the hairstyle that everybody's just wearing or what, because I called my friend Marshall, like she's Marshall Lee, and she had the same hairstyle I had, which was it's like finger waves, like the flat short hair with finger waves. And then it was let me not jump ahead of myself. So she get up to go leave. We all in the apartment building where we live, but we at somebody else's house. And so she get up to leave. So I get up to leave, like, no, not staying in this motherfucker, because the big girl came in. And I'm like, nope. And I know where I was sitting there, she tried to come, so I just got up politely and moved. And when Marshall was leaving, I left. Now, the girl, I kept calling her Marshall, but her name could have been Michelle, you know what I mean? Because she don't look like Marshall. And so Marshall goes out the door, I go out the door too, but I'm getting ready to go to my house. For some reason, I go to my door, but I don't know why I did about face, and I go to Marshall's house, like, no, I'm going to go on over her house. Because I was like, what the fuck? I don't know, it was people in the hallway too. So I go down to Marshall's house. And now she's acting weird, like she got this big, like, sectional couch. It's almost like it's two of them. One is like real big, or two parts to it, like, it's separated or something. So I said, I'm about to sit in your seat. She's like, I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh, okay. I said, well, I just said I was going to sit in your seat because I didn't think you was going to sit there or whatever. And, that's my friend. I feel like we friends. So I'm like, damn, she acting weird, So I sit on the couch or whatever. And so it was a knock at the door. Now I feel nervous. Like, so as there was a knock at the door, she opened the door and everybody like, hey. And they come in like, everybody got on these overalls, like short overalls, pants overalls. And I'm like, oh, this is the overall party we going to. This is what I say to myself, because I couldn't figure out, like, why this girl got on these overalls. And, like, I said, oh, damn, I don't have none. And she was like, no, we got yours or whatever. So they like overalls, but I think they spray painted. Some of them are spray painted or whatever. And so I'm like, okay. So another chick with finger waves, she's light skinned too. She come in and she said she thick. She cute, she thick. And she like nice dressed or whatever. And so she sit on a different part of the couch, but she kind of close to me and she kind of sitting up. Now, it's niggas with them too. So now I'm feeling weird because I'm feeling like everybody is acting kind of stoic. They acting like weird, like everybody knows something about to happen, but ain't nobody saying shit type, so I'm just being quiet, like just doing, so now I'm helping with, I guess, the gift bags or something. So I feel like now I got on my overalls, and so I get up off the couch where I was like doing whatever I'm doing to these gift bags. They like, look, gift bags, like what I put my packages in. And so the girl who's sitting, the light skinned chick with the finger wave, she's sitting up on the couch. So the gift bags is kind of behind her. So I don't say nothing. I ain't saying nothing to nobody. I'm just trying to be cool, because I didn't ate this edible. And so I'm just trying to be cool. So I get up. Now, mind you, again, I say everybody is kind of, they talking, but they quiet, like everybody looking at each other like they waiting on something to happen. So the gift bags is behind the light-skinned chick. So I get up and I grab a couple of them. And she says, stop acting like, and she put her fist together, like, and her wrist together as if her hands was bounded. I said, what is it? She said, stop acting like you all tight or something, like loosen the fuck up or whatever. I was like, oh, girl. I was like, nah. I said, girl, I just ate this edible. I said, I'm just trying to keep my country ass out the way. I'm trying to sit my country ass down because I don't think she's from New York where everybody else is from. So as I'm trying to walk back, there is like a bag on the floor. My foot get caught in it and I almost fell. I was like, I'm trying to sit my country ass down because I'm high on this edible. And as I go to sit back down, like I said, I almost tripped and I fucking wake up. But all I knew is I was trying to find a reason to just be cool, and I wanted to leave because I knew they was getting ready to do something to me. Like, the shit was crazy. Like, I had felt it all this day. Like, the dream was long as fuck, seemed like. Because there was so much shit going on. Like, I had been on the block talking to people. We had been chilling. Like all day kind of thing. Like, kind of waiting so we could get ready to go to this party. And that's when I see the dude. Because, like I said, me and the dude that had some kind of talk or interaction before. Like, when I was across the street on the block. Before I seen him in the van. So, this was probably like an hour or so before. So and he was like, I think trying to talk to me or something. I'm just like, no, because I'm like, I'm knowing this nigga crazy. He's a crazy nigga on the block, like, but he well dressed. He a dope boy or something, like, And so that's when I see him in the van. He got one of them big ass old school vans, and it's almost like a white industrial van. It's kind of like that because they don't have no windows anywhere else. But the two driver and passenger windows, and then whatever windows is at the back of the van. But it's also painted, like it looks good. It looks new, you know what I mean? But it's like painted green as well. I got on green, the nigga got on the green, and it's not like a loud green. It's like hunter green, like a army fatigue jacket kind of green. Now this was this dream. So now yesterday or the day before, I have a dream where Lisa Ray was in my dream for whatever reason. And there was something wrong with the mosquitoes. These mosquitoes had bit me on my leg. Like, I'm looking at it in the first person though. Like, I could see my legs and shit. Like, as I look down, I could see my hands and my arms and shit. And I'm with other people. I just don't know who I'm with. And now I'm laying on the couch because I'm like, I done got bit by a mosquito. She's like, for real, Lisa Ray? Like, for real? I'm like, yeah. And when I looked down to show her my legs were covered in bumps. They were covered in bumps. And some of the bumps were raised, and they had, like, they were long, elongated, and slender bumps. Some of them, not all of them. Like, my legs was covered in mass bumps. And just a few of them were elongated. And they had, like, a deep hole in the top. And there was different colors on the top of the bumps. And I kept looking at my legs like, what the fuck? Like, they were not just like, say, just a couple mosquito bites. And it was like something wrong with the fucking mosquitoes. I felt like there was some sort of, I keep wanting to say he was Catholic. But now that I'm thinking about it, it may have been the Yahweh black dude. Because he had on like the whole garb. That's why I thought he was Catholic. And I know that Lisa Ray was there. And I'm like laid on this couch. Like, it was so weird. I can't quite remember all of that. But that was the day before. And then I just had this dream just now.